Hey there planners, I wanted to give you just a quick flip of how it's going in my everyday carry, my B6 Stalogy for the month of January so far. So go grab your planners and let's get planning. Alright, so it is Sunday morning. I am still sipping coffee, and yes, I still have a Christmas gnome mug out. It takes me a while to let go of this mug as we get into the new year because I absolutely love it. Anyway, so I wanted to give you, I've come to the end of the second week in my B6 Stalogy that I set up for 2023, or at least the beginning of 2023, and I wanted to kind of give you an update of where I am with using this planner. So the first thing you may notice is that it's in a different cover. So I originally had it in a Moterm B6 notebook cover, and it was the older style version, and the pin loop was driving me crazy. I talked about it in a previous video. It folds in, and the newer ones, the way they're sewn, don't have that issue, but it was really driving me crazy. That, and because the cover was just a little too tight with my cover on cover. So I moved it into this cover. This is a Printpressions B6 Stalogy notebook cover. Now, I love it. It feels really good, but one thing I will say about it is, I don't know if you can pick it up in the light, but it gets these weird sort of white marks on it. You can see them, like it just picks up really strange marks and kind of looks dirty all the time. I don't mind that because I throw this in my purse. It goes everywhere with me. Every now and then I'll take a cloth and wipe it down, but it's like nothing will keep this thing looking clean. It just really picks up dirt. But I love the way it feels and I love the way it fits, so I decided to move in here because it really just was not functional for me in the Moterm. The other thing I was having problems with is I do have this clear cover on my B6 Stalogy, and wanting to slide it in that back pocket of the Moterm. It was super, super tight. You guys saw me wrestle with it during the setup. So the pocket configuration is just a little bit different on the Printpression covers. So I've got, you know, 4 sort of vertical sideways pockets here, and then a big pocket here. So I just moved everything over, and then in the back, I really don't have anything back here. So that's how the setup has changed on the outside, at least the cover. For actually using the planner, I love it. And let me just show you what happens to a B6 Stalogy. I'm 2 weeks in. However, I have already set up, prepared all of January, and starting to look at preparing some of the early pages of February. So this is what a Stalogy does. So you can see, you know, how quickly this is going to bulk up. Luckily with Printpressions covers, like that's on the second snap. So I still have a ton of room. I have a ton of room to expand in here. So I don't think that will be a problem, but these little guys do get chunky quick. If that bothers you, then you definitely want to keep that in mind when it comes to using a B6 Stalogy. Okay, so I've got the same sort of print on the front. Nothing has changed about this page. And I'll just do a quick flip through of some of the pages. And actually, I do want to, I'm going to grab a highlighter because I want to highlight these holidays as we go past them. So I'm going to mark this one off, and this is Martin Luther King Day is actually tomorrow. So I'm going to go ahead and mark that off. So that was my intent for that page. I have been grabbing sticky notes from here instead of actually writing notes on my sticky note dashboard. I have been coming here and pulling sticky notes off to put them in other places, which is great. These are my monthly calendars. I have been filling them up. I'm already populating some of the previous ones. I only set up the first 4 months of calendars because I know this book will not last me much longer than that. My adulting log, I have been very good about adulting and keeping up with it and marking things that have been going on. I will have videos listed down below for kind of the full setup of this and explaining what this is and, you know, why I set it up the way I did, I have all that listed down below, but I did just want to do a quick flip. Symptoms log, I've got a couple of things, but I have not been very good about coming back to this. I do have all my inspirational pages, and I'm going to skip some of these. And winter washi. Books to read, I actually have my first book, so I can put a little dot here, and then I will actually color it in when I finish reading it. So that's going to start soon. Vision board, and then we get into January. So this is the month we're in. I have really been enjoying this setup. I have been loving being back in a B6 Stalogy. Man, when you find your planner soulmate, your planner mate, that's really it. So I haven't done anything with this blank page. I actually keep forgetting it's here because it's the first page. What I wanted to do was, I did start filling this in with some of the like leftovers of the stickers, just kind of capturing what sticker kits I use. I was going to write in goals on this page, but I have to confess right now, I am 2 weeks into the year, and I have not mapped out my goals for January. Just kind of hit the ground running. But it's on the list of things to do today, and I'm actually going to be filming that video and sharing with that with you soon, so stay tuned. And then maybe I can populate this page before the end of the month. This has been so fun. So I have seen people do this for years and years, and let me bring you in just a little bit. I have seen people do this for a long time, and it is like a sticker a day. Well, I have a ton of stickers, and I should be using them. And this is a fantastic way to use your stickers, and also just to give a little bit of a visual of, you know, the highlight of the day. And that's exactly what this is. So I just pop one sticker in here and put the highlight of the day in at the end of the day, or, you know, the next day I'll come back and do it for the previous day. So I have really been enjoying this. I also think this is going to come in handy when I am doing my memory keeping in my memory planner. I can come back here and kind of reference what went on. Here is the meal plan. This is going very well. I love having a monthly meal plan. It's easy to flip to, and it helps me when I'm grocery shopping. All right, here is I've got my prayer list covered up, but this is my daily scripture reading, and you'll see where I'm capturing the scripture, but I am really, really enjoying this. I will have a link down in the description below to where to get these. There is a daily scripture reading with a sort of themed heading, a theme for the scriptures for every month of the year. So I will have that down below. All right, and then I have my monthly brain dump. Obviously, I haven't done anything with this. The only item I have is something that happens in late February on here. So I just really haven't used this at all, but I will continue to set this page up because there are some months when I really need it. I just have not felt like I needed it this month. All right, and then we come into the first weekly. I use my weeklies like a quick glance of what is going on. So the weekly pages have been really handy. I have been using it, and then we get into the dailies, and you can see it's just kind of crazy. Dailies are, some days you'll see like a ton of writing, some days you won't see hardly any. That it just depends on, you know, what is going on. And I will have some of this, you know, blurred out because it's either confidential or private or just not something I want to share with the world. But the basic setup is on this side, I have a food log, and then I have in the middle, you know, towards the inside of the page, I have my daily scripture reading, and then some journaling, and then I'm tracking at the bottom mood, weather, and, you know, what I'm cooking for dinner. On the right-hand side, I have two columns. On the column on the left, I have a daily timed setup, and then I have a to-do list. And that's kind of the layout, the general layout of all of my pages. and you can see I'm definitely using them. Now here's an example of a day, and I actually wrote, this is an insane day at work. And I was just so tired at the end of the day that I didn't really come back to this, so not a lot going on this day. But for the most part, I have really been using my daily pages. Now on the weekends, I do put 1 day per page, and I just put this vellum in between here. And then I have my grocery list, and then I have sort of a notes page for this week and a place for next week, but I use it for various things. You can see sticky notes and messy stuff. I should mention these sticker kits. I have lots of videos already this year about where I'm getting these sticker kits and how I'm using them. These are from Grand Plans. I do have a PR code that you can use to get discount at Grand Plans. I absolutely love the sticker shop, and so I would highly recommend you go check it out. This is weekly, and then I go right into the dailies, and you can see some days have lots of writing, some days have very little writing, but I am really enjoying having this setup. It is so fun to keep with me, and yeah, so I'm loving it. I'm excited to keep using it, and definitely feel like I've got the planner piece going on, which is a great way to feel a couple weeks into the year. If you are not feeling planner piece, I'm going to say hang on. I've got a video coming. It may already be out by the time you see this one, but I am going to talk a little bit about what to do if you are not feeling at peace with your new planner, if you hate your new planner. A couple things that you can do to try to get back to a good place with your planning system. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Just a quick flip. I would love to hear from you. How are your new planners going? Regardless of what type of planner you're using, how's it going? How are you feeling about the new system? Are you finding your stride, or are you feeling like you're struggling a little bit? Leave all of that down in the comments below. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to Planning Annie for more content like this. And as always, thanks for planning with me.